Well, Lou, big news.
Yeah, what's that?
As you know, AEW's All Out pay-per-view is coming up.
Yeah.
And since it's got 14 matches on the card, and that's a lot, that's a big card.
Very impactful.
We decided to go for one night only. We're going to go all out. If someone gets a perfect score on it, they get 3 points instead of 2. We already voted on the committee.
I was the one that said no to this idea, by the way. Welcome to TFS Pod, always on the View Show podcast. It's 24/7 Lou, and that's
Rickard saying majority rules. You got outvoted, Lou.
And that's not here right now. Had to step out, but we do have a space for the one-man band.
Yeah, one-man band slipped me notes saying what his picks were. He unfortunately couldn't stick around for.
He had a gig
for this recording. He did have a gig. Yeah, we forget he's also a musician on the side. So.
Yeah, so there we go. So we have him participating. So yes, folks, you're listening. Folks, I'm going to tell you something. From the highest mountain to the lowest valley and everywhere in between, you are listening to TFS Pod, otherwise known as the Few Show Podcast. And
yeah, you missed a few lines. You missed a few lines there, but we'll take it, Lou.
Fine, look, here we go. I know. I'm trying to change it a little bit because it's all out. It's a lot of matches, man. So here we go.
I know. Look, let me just fill it in. We are the beast in the East, the best in the West, and your girlfriend's favorite podcast, not your ex's. Your ex is with us.
And your birds.
With TFS Pod.
And
we'll take your dog.
Too. Pets and birds, by the way. I've never heard there's a bird around me, by the way.
Yes. We'll soon expand into the goldfish market.
It's tough. They're a tough crowd. All right. So yes, in this episode, we'll be talking about All Elite Wrestling's All Out in Chicago, and it's going to be a big card, kind of impactful, I would say. Like I mentioned earlier, what do they think they are? Impact? 20 matches? Come on. But yeah, it's a big match. We know they don't hold many pay-per-views all throughout the year. But yeah, they're having this one, which is I'm a bit excited for it. How about you, Rickard?
I mean, I'm curious to see what they got to offer. This is the first time, like really, that we're kind of getting an AEW and WWE. It's NXT technically, but they're both on the same day, just happening at different time slots.
Yeah, worlds collide at 4, and then we have this going on at 8. So. Wrestling fans, you are in store for some good stuff this whole weekend with a Clash at the Castle, Worlds Collide, and now AEW's All Out. So, yeah, that's what we're covering here on this episode. But first, before we get to that, I'm going to have to say this. 24/7 Lou, give us that line that everybody loves. You okay, 24/7 Lou? Rickard, get the scoreboard.
All right, folks. We have tied for first place. It is myself and 24/7 Lou at 11 points.
Please need to break this tie.
Well, not only break it, but you got to hold it because there's 3 points up for grabs at least.
And this weekend.
Yeah.
Busy weekend.
It is a busy weekend. And then, following behind us, we've got the one-man band at 8 points. He's so close to finally breaking that one-digit score streak, but we'll see.
I know how that feeling was.
Yeah, it took us a long time for someone to reach 2 digits.
Thanks
Fortunately,
to you.
it was me.
Yep.
Fortunately, it was me. Once I broke it, everybody started. Folks really started putting their A game in. Anyways. Behind the one-man band, you've got tied for what is essentially 4th place right now, but easily could become 2nd place. We've got JFU and Main Event Jeff at 7 points. Give it up for Main Event Jeff.
Yeah.
Here. What a rookie year.
No Omas.
Then we've got... No, don't rub it in. Come on. We're past this. Then we've got Big Al at 4 points.
Yeah, Big Al.
Followed by the randomizer at 2 points.
Wow.
And everyone else is at 0.
Including Bogey.
That's the scoreboard. Back to you, Lou.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, again, exciting weekend of wrestling for all you fans out there. That's why we are the few fanatics enjoying wrestling. There we are. So let's get quickly into this because this is gonna be 14 matches. And what are the order of the participants in this one, Rickard?
All right. So the order, as I've said in previous segments we've already done so far,
I know that JFU writes it down. That's why. And I like to have JFU and Bogey write it down when they copy it from us.
Yeah, so that he could find out what the order was when he gets back from his home planet.
Oh, yeah.
It is Lou. You had the more recent win, even though we are tied. You go first, followed by myself, then the one-man band, and then it's main event Jeff, Big Al, and the randomizer.
All right. And since it's only two of us, we're going to be bouncing back and forth between who goes first.
Alternating odds and evens, just like the wheel when it makes picks.
Yeah, you see, that's behind the scenes stuff. All right, so let's get to let's get to our first matchup. We're going to talk about. It's going to be part of the pre-show. It's going to be Tomohiro Ishii versus Eddie Kingston. All right, so it's my turn to pick first on this one, and now it's odd that it's a pre-show match, but it's because so many matches going on. I guess they want to get the crowd involved in this one. But what I'm seeing from online and from sources out there, what I'm hearing is Tomohiro Ishii had defeated Eddie Kingston when they faced off at New Japan in May. So this could be the one where Eddie Kingston gets back his victory that he lost to Tomohiro Ishii. So for that reason, according to the folks who are telling me stuff in my ear, I'm going to go with Eddie Kingston wins this one. That's my prediction. Eddie Kingston for the win. Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, I'm not surprised you're getting your picks from online sources.
It's a crystal ball.
It's always, yeah. Okay. Someone's just digging through forums at this point. Yeah, all right. Either way,
who knows a guy?
You know a guy who knows a guy who says that he knows somebody in catering.
Yeah, they heard it in catering.
Look, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. Eddie Kingston, fun guy.
Don't call him fat.
Yeah, apparently, or else your rivalry will just get dropped. I'm gonna say Eddie Kingston, because of that outburst, is not gonna win this. Tomohiro Ishii, that's my pick to win.
Ooh, you mean he's getting punished?
Yeah.
Because he was suspended. We did find out he was suspended. So Tomohiro Ishii, Rickard. Alrighty. And what does everyone else? Well, let's go to the order. What does the one-man band have?
All right. So we've got the one-man band saying Eddie Kingston. Then you've got main event Jeff saying Eddie Kingston. Then you've got Big Al agreeing with me, Tomohiro Ishii. Followed by the randomizer saying Eddie Kingston.
Wow.
So we have a 4-2 split.
Ooh.
And it's just the pre-show. Think about that.
You know what? And I don't have enough ink.
Ink? What do you need ink for?
To write down these picks. These bold picks.
Bold picks. Come on. Tomohiro Ishii's getting a pretty good push.
Really?
Yeah.
If it was a New Japan show, I would agree with you, but it's not. It's an AEW show.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay, but your pick's in. Your pick is in.
I know my pick's in.
My job
I'm not worried about
it. You now. My job was to trick you earlier before the pick. After the pick, I just have to make fun of it. Disagree with you.
Yeah, we'll see who you're making fun of when you start off the show under a point.
under by 3-point loss. I know you're going for great. I know it. Okay, so let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Pac versus Kip Sabian for the AEW All Atlantic Championship. A little bit of background noise on this one. For a year, we had seen Kip Sabian, it looks like, wearing a box over his head at most of these events for Pac's matches. So until he finally revealed himself and attacked Pac. But yeah, this one you go first, Rickard. Who do you have?
Wow. 1 year payoff.
Yeah.
The guy with the box on his head was Kip Sabian the whole time. Yeah. Somehow I don't think that's as big of a deal as it was me, Austin. It was me all along. But we're not here to talk about payoffs. We're here to talk about who's going to win. And I'm going to keep it short and sweet. The bastard Pac is going to retain. Pac wins.
All right, Pac wins. All righty. All right, my turn to pick on this one. And I'm going to say that even though Kip Sabian was out there with his box and everything and his long payoff for about a year, just sitting out there watching matches and stuff and like hidden and then all that surprise, it was good. I like the payoff part of it. But I think this is just to build up on that championship that Pac has because I don't know. I know we were going through this when we talked about this earlier, how many championships are there in AEW. But I think this is his first match, I guess, defending it on a pay-per-view for Pac. So I don't think he's losing it right now. So I think he retains. So yeah, that's my prediction. Pac retains. And one-man band, what does he have?
One-man band is going to say Pac retains. Followed by main event Jeff, who says Pac retains. Lou.
Hold on. I didn't cook any food today, so the pots are empty.
All right, good. You came prepared. Hold on. It's not a given yet. Big Al says Pac retains.
Oh, here we go.
And the randomizer says Kip Sabian wins.
Come on.
You know it.
Waheel.
It is a 5-1 split.
Oh, man. Freaking Waheel. All right. Let's go to our next matchup. It's going to be Hook versus Angelo Parker for the FTW Championship, if you know what that means. Right? So, and I go first on this pick. So, I'm going to say one thing. Again, too many championships. But it looks kind of cool on Hook, and Hook is the fan favorite. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm also like everybody likes him and how he comes in and does his move and does his action stuff. But it's still there's stuff missing to it. I know that, and I know he's Taz's son. But I don't know. He just seems kind of cool doing his stuff. And even though when he was also with Danhausen too. That for that reason, I'm going to go with him retaining the championship. So I'm going to say Hook wins this one. Ricard, you're next. Who do you have?
Well, as we all know, Hook is the FTW champion. And for me, FTW means for the win, Hook.
There you go. All right. And then what does the one-man band have?
All right, Lou. Let's cut to the chase here. Do you have your pots and pans ready?
Hold on.
Because you're gonna need them. We have a consensus!
Yes, folks.
Woo!
We have it.
Everybody picks Hook to win, including the randomizer.
Wow, randomizer's now playing nice. How nice to see the randomizer playing nice now. Wow,
yeah,
all along. Main event Jeff, Big Al, the randomizer. Wow, all right. I mean, I think it's because no one knows much about Angelo Parker, unfortunately. That's on Angelo Parker.
Yeah, I mean that's part of it, I think.
And also too,
but it speaks to how over Hook is on the undercard.
Yeah, and also too, I mean, I hope hopefully in a future pay-per-view he has a bigger match, and not on the pre-show, right? So anyway, that's good. Keep on rolling.
I feel like he just has to fight somebody who has a Peter Pan gimmick, just to finally get that whole name out of the way. Get it? Get it? There you go. All right.
All right. Hold on a second here. 1 second. Here we go. Let's talk about our next matchup. It's going to be, which I think would be a headliner any other place. But look at this. This is our fourth match out of 14. It's Bryan Danielson versus Chris Jericho. Ricard, you're first. Who do you have?
All right. So Bryan Danielson going up against the leader of the Jericho Appreciation Society. It's tempting because Jericho's really over in AEW. But I'm inclined to agree with what I'm sure most of the people are going to agree with. Bryan Danielson, that's the guy. Come on. Easily. Daniel Bryan can win this and be very over with the crowd. So I'm getting his name mixed up. Bryan Danielson, that's my pick to win. Yes. Bryan Danielson wins.
All right, Bryan Danielson. My turn to pick on this one. Okay, like I said, this would be a big matchup anywhere else. Anywhere else would have been WWE. And you know what? I just found out this is like the first matchup they're having outside of WWE. So, okay, it's exciting. We continue that. But also we have the storyline of Daniel Garcia, which is what I'm worried about. And what he can do because he at first turned against Jericho. And then now he's like, oh, I'm sorry. And then we had our go-home show on Dynamite. He didn't give any help to Jericho and still put him in the doghouse. So I don't know if he's still part of the Jericho Appreciation Society or he's going to go to become a professional wrestler with the Blackpool Combat Club. So for that reason, I think something's going to happen there with Daniel Garcia. He might be like, let me try to help my friend Jericho. Yeah, right. You're going over to the Blackpool Combat Club and helping out Bryan Danielson. So that's I think is going to happen. So Bryan Danielson will take the win on this one. Sorry, Jericho. I know that you are a big name out there, and I think you can take this other hit. But I think that on the upside, I think it's Bryan Danielson. And Jericho can always be up on anything he does. So Bryan Danielson for the win on this one. That's my prediction. What does the one-man band have?
Bryan Danielson, eh? Well, Lou.
Hold on.
Do you have the pots and pans? Well, we have another contestant!
What's going on in this show, folks?
No. 2 in a row. Everybody picks Bryan Danielson to win.
Whoa. Don't use that other name, that nasty name. Let me think of something creative. Man had a name called Red Dragon, American Dragon, coming in, and they didn't even use that.
Yeah, you know how it goes.
Let me just flip your name around. Hard Rick.
Hey, that actually works.
No, that could be your porn star name too. Also,
anyway. I mean, they both can, but come on, let's stick with the wrestling here. We could talk. We could create a different podcast for the other stuff you want to talk about.
Anyways, you're right on that one. All right, so let's go to. Just turn the page here on, because I'm doing it on the old-fashioned way. Writing it down. All right. Let me see here 1 second. Oh man. All right. We're gonna have the matchup of.
All right. The next matchup is Toni Storm versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, versus Jamie Hayter versus Hikaru Shida in a 4-way match for the interim AEW Women's World Championship because Thunder Rosa's out on injury. Lou, you go first.
Yeah. This is a tough one for me. This is a very tough one for me. All right, hold on. All right. This matchup has Toni Storm versus Britt Baker versus Jamie Hayter, who's also with Britt Baker. So I hope they build some friction in here because what if she doesn't help Britt Baker? Does she have to help Britt Baker? Maybe she wants to be her own champion or interim champion, Jamie Hayter. And Hikaru Shida, which was a previous champion who's just popped in this. And again, we're having this only because Thunder Rosa got hurt, is injured, and AEW has this rule of interim champion to hold it until then it builds a rivalry against the returning champion. So I'm always thinking ahead, like, okay, whoever wins this has to have a rivalry later on with the champion. And I believe that in this one it could be not Britt Baker, because we've already seen a rivalry between her and Thunder Rosa, right? Not Jamie Hayter, because I think that's another story that could be built there. Hikaru Shida, I don't see anything there yet building, but we do see a bit of a friendship that had built up before, even though they were competitors at first and then became friends. I think they're going to become enemies now. And that's going to be Toni Storm's going to walk out of this thing, being the interim champion, celebrating, saying, yeah, I won it, and then a dirty look somehow down the line with Thunder Rosa. So I'm going to say Toni Storm. A storm's going to be brewing in Chicago, and it's going to be Toni. That's my prediction. Ricard, you're next. Who do you have?
Look, if I looked at the match card and had to take a guess out of the top of my head, when they do interim champs, for some reason, they have a tendency to give it to a former champion, which would normally put just Britt Baker or Hikaru Shida in my purview here. Mm-hmm. But I don't know why. I just don't think Britt Baker is going to be given the championship again that soon. It feels like we just got out of her title reign. Mm-hmm. And Hikaru Shida, while being a former women's champ, and she held it for quite a while. While that is an interesting thing, it's a different AEW. The AEW of today is not the same AEW from 2 years ago. And their women's division has gained a bit more depth to it. Yeah, especially with ex-WWE and ex-Impact performers jumping ship. Yeah. Which is why I'm going to give it to the previous ex-WWE wrestler who specifically requested the release to join AEW. I'm going to give it to. There you go. That's the vibrator letting you know in advance, Lou. He Control V, Control C your pick. Toni Storm.
What?
For the win.
Wow. All right. Oh wow. So I don't know how you came to that conclusion.
Well,
I know
it's just no. That's a joke. Everybody knows your Control C, Control V detector is malfunctioning. But yeah, Toni Storm, she gets the win. She's gonna look damn good doing it, and hopefully we get a good match between her and Thunder Rosa later on down the line.
Yeah, that's what I want to see too. Again, those matchups.
Yep.
And I also want to see a breakup of that whole Britt Baker's group there with Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker. I want to see something build up with that because Britt Baker's fought everyone, but I want to see it now amongst the group themselves because Jamie Hayter's sitting in the background while Britt Baker, win after win after win. Like I want to see a little bit of friction there and occur there and have Jamie Hayter stand up for herself against Britt Baker.
Hopefully she'll probably have a pinfall and Britt Baker will break it up and ask her what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing? What are you doing trying to win? And that'll be the moment she snaps.
You're supposed to help me.
You're supposed to help me. Maybe one of the other competitors pushes somebody into the other.
Yep. While
they're arguing, the usual trope.
Yep.
But yeah, we'll see something like that, and then they'll just start hitting each other.
All right. And
what
does everyone else?
Let's move on to everybody else. You've got OMB saying Toni Storm for the win. We've also got Main Event just saying Toni Storm for the win. Big Al, Toni Storm for the win. So multi-person match, but not a lot of variety here.
Hold on. Well, we're gonna go 3. Here we go.
3 in a row. No, we're not. Jamie Hayter, randomizer says, as new champ.
Damn it.
Yep.
Freaking wheel. Had to mess it up. All right, let's go to the next matchup. Number 6 in this one is going to be the House of Black. Wait, didn't we see that? Aren't they competing in Cardiff? Oh, no, this is a real one.
No, you're thinking of Judgment Day.
Oh, I was getting confused.
Oh, was I not supposed to break that? Was I supposed to not to give the hint to the joke? Yeah, sorry.
House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King, and Buddy Matthews versus Darby Allin, Sting, and Miro, the Redeemer. And this one, you go first, Ricard. Who do you have?
Well, I do like me Miro. And, Darby Allin and Sting like to do their fun antic stuff. Sometimes Sting will probably dive off another scaffolding onto a bunch of people.
Huh.
But we've already been there, seen that, done that. I think it's time Sting maybe has his team lose a match. And I couldn't think of a better team to lose to than House of Black. Because House of Black, let's face it, they're on a roll. I really enjoy their stuff. So I say, give it to Malachi Black and his crew. House of Black for the win. Put it in the books.
Put it in the books. All right. Now, I have to disagree with you on this one. I'm going to do like a Stephen A. Smith. Because I think that you are wrong in this one. If you look at the numbers, House of Black, I don't think they had a victory on the last pay-per-view. And especially Malachi Black didn't win that all, what is it, the Continental one, the one that Pac won. Or I think it was part of that. But the big winner all the time that they come out is Darby Allin, Sting, always coming out with a victory and pleasing the crowd. But I tell you, Rickard, now that you add Miro, the Redeemer, this matchup is even better than what it was before of them just facing off against each other. So you have the young Darby Allin jumping off with his coffin drop. Sting, who knows what can that gentleman, that his uncle or father of Darby Allin, which I like to call it, even though it's not true, doing some move out there, but he's protected because you have Miro in this matchup. So Darby Allin doesn't have to work double. So for that reason, I'm going to say the crowd's going to be happy going home with this matchup, and Darby Allin, his father, Sting, and Miro walk out the winners over House of Black. And that's why I think you're wrong. Great card.
Wow. Okay.
Anyway, what does the one-man band have? Coming down now.
Jeez. Okay. Well, OMB is in agreement with you and says Sting, Darby Allin, and Miro are going to get the win. So you have a 2-1 advantage. However, main event Jeff is on my side because he says House of Black. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Oh. Jeff, here's a high five from the internet to me, from me to you. There we go.
I saw like a rainbow. I don't know where I saw the rainbow appear, but I saw the rainbow appear.
Big Al is going to have an incorrect prediction by saying Darby Allin, his dad, and Miro win. So you've got 3-2, which leaves it to the randomizer.
Whose company are we in?
The randomizer is going to be on your side here. Oh. Team Sting for the win. 4-2 split. Me and Jeff are at a disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, no 50-50 booking on this one.
No 50-50. Nope. Close.
It's going to be going. And see, this is why I love this prediction battle, because in the middle of this matchup, like, okay. Like if I was doing a prediction, I wouldn't really care much about it. Like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. But now I'm even much more invested in this matchup. And so should you who's listening. That's what I'm saying. All right, let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Jade Cargill versus Athena. In this one, I go first, and I'm going to say it the way it really is. I'm going to get this right. Jade Cargill wins. Streak's not ending. Not happening now. Not right now. So, yeah. And if anything, I think Jade Cargill will lose a championship on TBS. Because it's a TBS championship, for crying out loud. Like, I would like to see it there, maybe. I don't know. Just because, I don't know. I don't have a feeling. I don't think it's yet Jade Cargill's turn to lose it. But sometimes I think that they're still holding her they're still letting her hold that championship. But I think it's very close to the time where she has to lose it. But it's not happening right now. I do not think it's happening right now. So that's why I'm going with Jade Cargill. But, yeah, I have a feeling that she holds onto this belt any longer, and it just doesn't look. Like it's glued onto her. Like the action figure. If you were to get the Jade Cargill action figure, it's glued on.
The championship is just part of the attire.
It's painted on there. It's not even like a separated thing. Like, hey, take off the championship. No, it's painted on the figure. I think like that might happen here. So yeah, Tony, cut that. So Rickard, you're next. Who do you have?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. There you go. The late recording is getting to me. But look, folks, I'm gonna say it right now. Athena also happens to be the name of the Greek goddess of wisdom, supposedly. So I'm gonna go with my wisdom here and say Jade Cargill, or is that Goldberg from 1990? Jade Cargill, the streak continues. Put it in the books. That's my pick to win it.
All right, Jade Cargill. All righty, and the one-man band.
Here we go. Get the pots and pans ready. Because we've
got
got the one-man band says Jade Cargill. Main event Jeff says, wait a minute. Oh, he says Athena.
What? Who said that?
Main event Jeff says Athena for the win. Breaking the streak.
Big Al?
He's going bold. Big Al says Jade Cargill. And in a surprising, going with the majority pick here, the randomizer says Jade Cargill. Main event Jeff has gone for the 1-5 split.
Wow. Get the paint.
Yeah.
Boldness, main event Jeff. Very bold.
We gotta renew our Kinko subscription.
I'm telling you, they're like, sir, why do you buy so much ink? What are you
just
doing?
like, it's hard to explain. Yeah, and then they ask you, why aren't you wearing pants? It's just like, that's also related.
That's another story.
That's related, but I can't tell you that either.
Sir, pants are required in the store. That's what they tell me, right? Yeah, wow. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match, the 8th matchup of the evening. Jungle Boy versus Christian Cage. Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
Look, this isn't that complicated. Christian Cage is a Christian Cage is a has-been. Let's just put that. He's there to put people over. He attacked Jungle Boy on his birthday in front of his family. There's no way Christian Cage walks out of here with the win. Okay? So let's just put it out there right on the field. Christian, whatever you want to call yourself, Mr. Cage. Do the job. Take the 1, 2, 3. Jungle Boy gets the win.
Oh! Alrighty. Good one. All right. This is going to be interesting right here because now that you mentioned that, right? It's my turn to pick on this one. This matchup, when Christian Cage first attacked Jungle Boy, he said it was like about a year ago when he got eliminated by Jungle Boy, and he got so upset that he kept it in, and he waited for the right moment to turn on Jungle Boy, and he did. He turned on Jungle Boy, hurt and beat him down. Talked about his family, which is you're going really hard right there, right? And yeah, I did at first feel that was look, he's helping build up this story with Jungle Boy, but for that reason, I kind of feel like a little bit of mischief is still left in Christian Cage. And I don't think this is the end of it still with this matchup. Because, how can I say? We've had Jungle Boy go all the way up to the top to try to fight for a championship. He didn't get a championship matchup. A championship win victory for the AEW championship. And now he's down in this matchup with, this rivalry here with Christian Cage. I think we have a little more time left on this one for maybe another bigger event. So for that reason, I think the old man, Christian Cage, with some shenanigans, pulls out a victory on this one over Jungle Boy. That's my prediction.
Wow.
I'm going with Christian Cage pulling out some shenanigans and coming out with a victory on this one over Jungle Boy, and still humiliating. And we continue this feud. I don't think it's the end of the feud.
You're gonna go with the man that attacked somebody on his birthday and in front of his family? Come on.
Yeah. That's the perfect stuff on the wheel. Birthday at wait, were they at home?
I forget if it was his hometown.
Hometown.
I forget it.
In front of family on your birthday. Perfect way to do it. I know Main Event Jeff loves that kind of chaos.
Yeah, he does love chaos in his wrestling, but all right. For whatever reason, OMB is going to agree with you here, Lou. He says Christian Cage for the win.
What? I did not expect that.
Main Event Jeff, however, is going to agree with me and say Jungle Boy for the win. Big Al is going to agree with me and say Jungle Boy for the win. Yep. Which comes down to the randomizer. The randomizer is going to say Christian Cage for the win. We have a 50-50 split, which means it's time to debut the new sound effect. Yes. It is 50-50, folks.
Wow, there we are. 50-50. This is going to be a good one. This could be the fork in the road in the predictions battle.
Oh, this is where we determine the men from the boys. Who's going to win?
This is
the boy or the cage?
I'm not going to say mine. I like your line better. The boy or the
yeah, you like that, huh?
I like that. Alrighty. So let's go to our next matchup. It's going to be Warlow along with FTR versus Jay Lethal and the Motor City Machine Gun. Making an appearance here from Impact. It was going to be Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. So it's going to be interesting. They're making their appearance here on AEW. So in this one, I go first, and great Jay Lethal. So I went against. I don't know. I think I picked Jay Lethal one time, and I lost for picking Jay Lethal.
Yeah.
And against Samoa Joe.
Against Samoa Joe, I remember it, and he put your pick to sleep.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. So I learned my lesson. All I gotta say is congratulations to Motor City Machine Gun. Hey, you're on AEW. Good job. But that's it. That's all that's gonna happen there. It's gonna be Warlow continuing the dominance that he has on AEW, along with the FTR, which is just collecting belts, championships all around the world. So I think I'm gonna go. I'm going with Warlow and FTR, the hot hand right there, and not that losing hand I used before, Jay Lethal. Sorry, Jay Lethal. But yeah, I'm going with Warlow and FTR. That's my pick. Who do you have, Rickard?
I can't really add much to what you said. All I can say is, yeah, good job to Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin. You got to be on AEW, but that's what you're going to do. Job. Because Wardlow and FTR are getting the win.
Getting vicious out here.
What can I say? When you give me a 14 match card, I'm gonna. I start getting a little bit more heavy with the commentary.
Alrighty.
Wardlow and FTR are my picks to win, and we're gonna save us some time here without having to go through each individual pick because I'm scanning everybody's picks here. And Lou, we gotta cut that down.
Yeah.
Everybody picks Wardlow and FTR for the win.
Oh wow. Everybody's gonna either walk home happy or walk home sad. But I don't think so. Everybody's walking home happy.
Sorry, not sorry, Jay Lethal.
There you go. All right, let's talk about our next matchup. It's going to be, what is it, a casino? What is it called again?
Here we go. I got this one. It is going to be a casino ladder match to determine who will get a future AEW World Championship match at some point in the future. And it is going to be between Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta, Penta El Zero Miedo, Rey Fenix, Rush, Andrade El Idolo, Dante Martin, and a TBA. Will it be Tessa Blanchard finally? We don't know yet.
We're still waiting for like how many years later?
It's been 2 years, and the joke still keeps coming up.
I'm still coming up with different names for that TBA, but some are not appropriate for the podcast.
Yeah, we'll save it. We'll save it.
All right, so you go first, Ricard. Ooh. Oh, by the way, this is 2 points.
Oh, yes! Yes, this match has more than 5 participants, which means, well, more than 5 participants and also 5 options to win. So, this match is worth 2 points! Or as I gotta pull in double duty for OMB. Double points!
Oh, yeah.
All right. So hear me out here. It's very tempting to say the mystery opponent will be the winner. You know, could it be MJF? Could it be Samoa Joe? Could it be, I don't know,
John Cena?
John Cena. There we go. Could it be Goldberg? Could it be Brock Lesnar? You know, we know he likes to come in ladder matches at the last minute and win it.
Ooh,
but
what about Will Ospreay?
But I'm gonna say this. This isn't one of those matches where I think somebody who's a TBA is gonna win. This is the type of match where I think, based on what I think is gonna happen in the main event, it's gonna be the only person in the match who's from the Blackpool Combat Club. I think we're gonna see
there's 2 of them.
finally getting a push to a world title. I say Claudio Castagnoli gets the win.
Wait a minute. You're saying Claudio Castagnoli? All right.
Yep. I gotta put. Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
There you go. I could hear it. Someone's gonna Control C my pick.
I don't think so.
Go ahead, Lou. I know you're gonna pick the cannoli.
No. All right, my turn to pick. Yeah, this is a tough one because. So you said the winner gets a chance to go against the champion?
A future shot at the AEW World Championship.
I guess a version of a Money in the Bank, huh?
Yep, but it's not at any time or after a match. It's at some point.
Alrighty, okay. I'm gonna go off with this one off the bat. Claudio Castagnoli, no, he's the Ring of Honor champion. He's not coming in there collecting another championship, so I don't think it's him. Wheeler Yuta, I don't feel like they're ready yet with that one. Penta Zero Miedo, Rey Fenix, that's a tough one right there. Rush, he's just basically new to AEW, but he's on Triple A. Andrade, I don't know. I'm feeling Andrade could be there, could be getting a big push there right now. Dante Martin, no, not yet. But that TBD, who could that be? Could it be MJF? We haven't seen him for a while. Could it be, as I've heard on the internet, Samoa Joe coming in? And it's a tough one, but I'm gonna go with TBD. TBD is gonna win this one. Our surprise person to appear in this matchup will win this one. That's my pick. I'm going to go bold on this one. That's a spray can, by the way. Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go bold. You're going to go with the mystery box.
The mystery box. I'll go with mystery box, and it'll be like $2. Let's make a deal.
The mystery box.
$1 million.
Anything could. A boat's a boat, Lois. But the mystery box could be anything. Heck, it could be a freaking boat.
Yeah.
That's a Family Guy reference for those of you listening. Too young to know.
Alrighty, what does the one-man band have?
All right, Lou. Well, you're in good company because you have got the one-man band saying TBD for the win. You've also got Main Event Jeff saying TBD for the win.
Oh.
However, I, thankfully, have some help because I've got Big Al saying Claudio Castagnoli for the win.
Really?
We have a 2-3 split, and now the randomizer, potentially playing tiebreaker, is going to say Dante Martin for the win. So
Really?
we have a 3-2-1 split. Not 3 versus 1. We have 3 one side, 2 on another side, 1 on another side.
Wow.
So it's 2 points. Could be a difference maker.
Wow.
All depends on who gets the win.
I better get this one right because on my way to get my 3 points.
I don't think anybody's getting 3 points on this. I'll be honest, but you keep thinking that.
Okay, I will get it. Positive thinking over here is going on, and also my friends on the internet who work in catering, who know guys.
Oh my gosh!
Who know someone who's a driver for. Anyway, a driver catering, delivery, did an Uber ride one time with. Here we go. Next matchup: Swerve in Our Glory versus Listen, the Acclaimed. And this one, I go first in this one. And the way this matchup occurred is kind of weird because it's like Swerve stepped up to the Acclaimed and said, and what do you call it? And what's his name again? What's the other member of Swerve in Our Glory?
Keith Lee?
Yeah, Keith Lee. Sorry. They stepped up to the Acclaimed and said, you know what? We're going to give you a chance for the championship over here. So let's have a matchup for All Out. It wasn't like a big rivalry there or like a reason why to fight them. Just like, yeah, let me give you a chance. Like, I have a championship, but I want a matchup on there, so I'm just give you a chance. And it just didn't sell me on the Acclaim being worthy enough of having to face Swerve in Our Glory. So for that reason, I kind of feel like this is like I hate to say it, but filler match, right? But
Yep, just pumping up the numbers.
Yep, like take that, Impact.
We can put up a lot of matches on our card too.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Swerve in Our Glory. Of course, they're gonna shine. They're gonna shine. They look really good in this matchup. And who knows? Maybe the Gunn brothers, the Ass Boys, will try to turn and try to help out and hurt the Acclaimed. And Swerve in Our Glory wins this one. That's my prediction. Swerve in Our Glory. Who do you have, Rickard?
Okay. Well, I think there's going to be a Swerve.
What?
Because Swerve in Our Glory is going to win.
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute, what?
And they're going to give us the obvious ending. That's the Swerve. The predictable ending is the ending. Long story short, Swerve in Our Glory for the win.
All right, Swerve in Our Glory. All right, what does the one man band have? What am I reading here? The one man band.
All right, we're gonna put this all together here in a pot because
what?
We have a contestant. Everybody says Swerve in Our Glory.
Another one.
Sorry, the Acclaim, but you need to listen to us when we say you're going to lose.
I am going to enjoy their entrance, but yeah, they're going to lose. So yeah, all right, let's go to the next matchup. It's going to be Ricky Starks versus Powerhouse Hobbs. The two guys that were friends, part of the Taz team, and now they're foes in this one. Rickard, you go first. Who do you have?
I got to go plain and simple size over, speed. I say Powerhouse Hobbs gets the win.
Wow. Alrighty. Powerhouse Hobbs. All right, that here. And I'm gonna make this very short and sweet. You're wrong. I'm gonna bring back Stephen A. Smith persona in here back again. Rickard, you are wrong for the reason that you're wrong in this one. The push is for Ricky Starks. Ricky Starks has been taking the weight off of that FTW championship off his shoulder, so now he can shine and go up for bigger things. The Powerhouse Hobbs angle here is very weak, but it's built up to be like a mountain in front of Ricky Starks to get his big push. He's on the mic. He's really good. He's been doing really great work there. And now is the time where he starts getting a push in AEW. So yeah, Ricky Starks will walk away defeating Powerhouse Hobbs. That is what I want to say.
Yeah, okay.
All right, what is what man have?
Well, unfortunately, I'm probably going to be in the minority here because we've got one-man band saying Ricky Starks for the win.
Ooh.
It's 2-1. I'm already not liking my chances here. However, we've got main event just saying Powerhouse Hobbs for the win.
Ooh, another fork in the road.
2-2. Here we go. Big Al says Ricky Starks for the win.
Please, we're heels. Go with Powerhouse. Go with them. You have bad picks.
Randomizer.
You have bad picks, Power Randomizer. Go with them.
Randomizer is fortunately going to say Ricky Starks for the win. It is a 4-2 split, but you are stuck with the wheel. Oh, it's just like getting a negative on your team.
Like the wheel is like the last kid you don't want to pick on your team. It's like, oh god, yeah, I'll take that one.
It's that kid with like, the shirt that's like that they're wiping their boogers on. We're going like, pick me, guys. I promise I can dribble.
I saw one with a baseball, like a reference for baseball, and there was one kid, and then like the one kid left, and then they go, I pick cactus, and there was a cactus in the outfield, and the cactus, and in one of the shots they show the ball landed into the cactus and made a good catch. and the story's being told by the kid who didn't get picked, like, yeah, even though they picked a cactus, I mean, they made a good play. So, yeah.
Oh my god.
That's what the wheel is.
You gotta say that cactus knows how to catch.
So yeah, okay. Another fork in the road in our predictions battle, which makes it much more sweeter than wine, right?
Okay. The victory will be much sweeter with me and Main Event Jeff, who have a lot of picks in common, except for that Athena one.
Interesting, huh?
But that's fine. I'm sure when I end up with the win, I'll be enjoying myself some good championship.
Oh, okay.
I'll be the one getting the weird looks at Kinko's.
All right, here we go. Okay, this is going to be the AEW Trios Championship finals. It's going to be Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks versus TBD, which will be the winner between Hangman Adam Page, Alex Reynolds, and John Silver, or versus Trent Beretta, Chuck Taylor, and Orange Cassidy. One of those two will represent the team that's going to be facing the Elite. And this one, I go first. And it doesn't matter if it's Cassidy or Adam Page. Adam, nobody wants to hang out with him. Page. The Elite are back. Kenny Omega's back, and you're not going to ruin such a great moment with Kenny Omega being back by having him lose in a tournament like this. We had a spectacular matchup in the go-home, on the Dynamite show, which was really good against Will Ospreay and Aussie. What is it? United Empire, which I did enjoy that. I wish that would have been the final, but it's not. It's not the final. We're gonna get Kenny Omega versus whoever that is that's gonna lose on the other side from that Rampage matchup. So that's what I'm picking. I'm picking the Elite to win this one. Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks Trios Championship winners. Who do you have, Ricard?
Well, I find it weird that you're going to go with the Elite on this because I'm kind of leaning to that TBD.
Oh.
Whoever it is, I'm inclined to say it's going to be Hangman Page's team. And we all know the history between Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. Kenny just came back, but Kenny usually got the wins over Hangman Page. So give another win to the Hangman Page group.
Yeah, we know the history. They always beat him.
Yeah, which is why Hangman Page is going to get the win. He's going to get the win with his team. That's who the TBD is going to be. If it's not, I'm going to be super, super wrong because I don't know how I feel about Trent Beretta and his team. But Hangman Page, I can feel it if it's him, and I'm going to take that risk. TBD. That's right. I'm gonna go bold. I'm gonna go bold.
Alrighty.
Shout out to the people at Rust-Oleum for helping us write down the picks.
All this paint on this pad. I can't even read anything anymore now. All right. What does the one-man band have?
The one-man band is gonna say the Elite for the win.
Yeah.
However, Main Event Jeff is gonna round it out and say TBD for the win. We got a 2-2 split, which means Big Al is going to say the Elite for the win. Will we got a 50-50? Will we?
Please.
The randomizer says the Elite for the win. It is a 4-2 split, and the randomizer is once again on your side 24/7.
I don't know. Something fishy there with that pick there. TBD, Main Event Jeff. TBD, Rick Hard. Collusion.
What can I say? I feel like Hangman Page or whoever TBD is gonna win. I just don't think it's gonna be Kenny Omega.
Yeah. Okay.
The Elite, more like the Elite losers.
Whoa. All right. Here we go. Let's go to the last and 14th matchup of this card.
Finally! Oh my gosh! We've been recording for what feels like an eternity.
For real, it does.
Even this is just us recording it. Imagine watching all of this.
Oh my god, 4 hours.
Not to say they aren't going to be good matches. It's just
Yeah.
You know, even while watching Lord of the Rings, after you reach hour 3, you're just like, can we end already?
They were right there. Anyway, here we go. It's going to be John Moxley versus CM Punk in AEW, what is it? World Championship match?
Yep.
In Chicago.
So,
of course, all the hard matches, you've had to go first. So why not? Why not continue that streak? And who do you have?
All right. So, as we all know, they did that match where CM Punk fought John Moxley 1v1. And he lost after he landed a kick and apparently re-injured his leg, sparking the speculation that, CM Punk came back from injury too early. Oh, no, this and that. So we have CM Punk versus John Moxley, round 2, in his hometown of Chicago. We all know how CM Punk does in Chicago. Here we go. Are the rumors true? Is CM Punk with a lot of backstage heat? Or is it all just a big old work? I'm going to say that your winner and new AEW World Champion, CM Punk.
Oh, all righty, CM Punk.
That's my pick. I'm going to go with it.
Okay.
I'm going to go with it, which is why Claudio Castagnoli is going to challenge him later on.
Oh, okay. I see where you're trying to go with this. It was still interesting the other way around, too. But yes, okay. My turn to pick on this one. And I'm going to say, we heard that earlier on, the whole setup to have that matchup not on pay-per-view, the one they had in Cleveland, Ohio, which happens to be the state of where Moxley's from, was Moxley's idea. All those backstage stuff that we read out there online. And I think it was a good setup. They set us up really good. So now Moxley has the championship, the big match that we thought was going to be, but it was a trick. This was the real big match, which I enjoy. I enjoy the ride. You tricked me. Like, I know, I think when you get on a roller coaster, you know there's a loop coming across, but you don't know. And then you finally see, like, oh, you got me good. So, yeah, in this one, I do agree with you in this one. CM Punk will come out the victor in this one in Chicago and celebrating with all his peeps. Just like I know will happen for Drew McIntyre winning in Cardiff. Even though I picked Roman Reigns.
Too late, Lou. You can't change your pick.
No, I'm not changing my pick. I still think No, yeah, I can't change the other pick. But this one I can, and I'm not. I'm going with CM Punk. The hometown guy wins. I don't think that rule exists in this company.
Okay.
What does Drew, the one-man band, have?
All right. So, here we go. Last set of predictions. Here we go. One-man band says CM Punk. Main event says CM Punk. Big Al says CM Punk. And the randomizer says John Moxley.
What?
Wild thing. You make my heart sing.
Oh my God.
Oh,
what heel?
The wheel is out to win me over with these bold picks. I gotta hand it to the wheel. Could you imagine the wheel after all this gets a perfect score, start to finish?
That's why it's tough
all
to
those
be
terrible
in agreement
picks
with the wheel, because it does this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how you live with it.
Again, when I do recordings, it does sit behind me back here on a shelf, but I do have to every once in a while turn my back around because if I see a knife there, it gets scary.
It's just like, all right, where are we gonna go eat? And it's just like, I'm feeling this, and everybody else says the same place, and then the wheel goes, let's go to Arby's.
Yeah.
You're just like, damn it, wheel. You always break the consensus.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be a big matchup, all out, or we went all out in this one. 14 matches.
Wow. 14 matches, 14 predictions. Possibly 3 points up for grabs. AEW, we're going all out in Chi-Town, Chicago. See you there, folks.